Hey guys, today is Monday and this is our Reiki Restorative class that we are recording today. And I read a quote from Anais Nin, and it's, based off of a perception that I had recently of, that our perceptions really do make or break us. It totally dictates the quality of our experience while we're here in this world. And the quote said that we don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. We're always filtering our experience through our wounds, our trauma, our programming, our old narratives, the social programs, those underlying programs that have been running inside of us for sometimes since birth or since we were first brought into this time and space. And it is our job to take responsibility for our experience, to eradicate all of that stuff that doesn't serve us. And I read another quote by Gustav Flaubert, and it says, "There's no truth, there's only perception." So today, during our practice, I really want us thinking about what is my perception? What is the quality of my perceptions about my experience here in this time and space? Do I often create negativity? Am I reacting or positioning myself from a place of fear? Or am I positioning myself from a place of excitement and a lust for life and adventure and exploring the unknown? And just thinking about like the quality of our perceptions and how they impact different parts of our life experience and the positive changes that we could potentially create to shift our perception. Because like I said, there's no truth, there's only perception. And the way we shift our perception is by looking at the other end of the coin, right? We flip the coin over. We utilize the energy of gratitude to shift our mindset. Some people could only be given an entire field of roses and only see the thorns in it. Others could be given a single weed and only see the flower, the wild flower in it. Perception is a key component to gratitude, and gratitude is a key component to joy. So if you're finding that you're missing a lot of joy in your life, if you're finding that you're missing that adventure, that lust for life, if you're finding that you're, not at peace, then potentially a shift in your perceptions and the way that you observe your personal experience would be really beneficial for you in creating or opening up new space in your life. So today I just want us thinking about that. I want us thinking about any of those places where we potentially feel like we're lacking joy, where we're a little bit stagnant, where a shift in our perception could potentially really assist us. So we're going to go ahead and get started today. Coming into our easy seated posture. Drop the shoulders back and down, create that long line. For the energy to rise up from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the head. Taking the bridge from the breath, from the physical body back to the spirit. And just noticing the quality of your own energy. How do you feel today? Are my perceptions making my life feel amazing and joyful and beautiful right now? Or are my perceptions breaking me and keeping me limited from experiencing the beauty of this time and space? Slowly and gently opening those eyes whenever you're ready so that we can come into our first restorative posture, that child's pose posture. So take your bolster, your rolled up blankets, your pillows, whatever props it is that you have available to you. Coming up on those hands and knees. Take that prop, that pillows or bolsters or blankets in towards the legs as you drop the glutes between your spread legs. Those knees open up. And then take those hands and gently rest them into the earth in front of those knees. Long spine, gazing in front of you. Take a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out the mouth. And then walk those hands up towards the top of that bolster on your second exhalation and gently resting one cheek into your props. Totally relax the body. We're not holding up or supporting any part of our being. We want to use our props to fully and completely support us. This resting posture. And once you find you're completely relaxed into your props, into your bolsters and blankets or pillows, find your breath. The perception is not just about the quality of life that we experience, as in joy, happiness, levity. Your perception is also important because it literally rewrites the chemistry of your body. Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about how the moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. So you're literally creating your own reality, you're manifesting your own reality, you're orchestrating the nature of your being with your perceptions, with your thoughts, with your beliefs. So ensuring that you are investing yourself in beliefs and perceptions and thoughts that uplift and support you all the time, drawing you towards your highest and greatest good. Always lifting you up. Never keeping you stuck or stagnant. Take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. On every inhalation, drawing in that energy of beauty, of gratitude. On every exhalation, letting go of everything that is not in alignment with that space. All of those perceptions that are not assisting you and uplifting you. Letting them go on the exhalation, even if you don't know what they are. On your next inhalation, very slowly and gently, inhale and press into the palms of the hands, lengthening through those arms. Walk the hands back up towards the knees, drop the glutes back down onto the heels. We're going to move that bolster out of the way, coming down onto our left side. So drop down onto that left hip. You can take a pillow for the top of your head. We're going to move that bolster down in alignment with our lengthened left leg, that bottom leg. Drop ourselves down onto our left side, gently resting your head on your pillow. Take that right leg and just drape it over your bolster. You can move those arms in whatever way feels most comfortable and safe. Close your eyes and connect to the breath. Begin your day with an I get to instead of an I have to. Change thought process from the negative aspects to the positive aspects of living your life experience. I get to go to work. I get to have a busy day. Whatever it may be, we often dress our opportunities as stress, but they are in fact blessings. So seek to flip the script on your conversation with yourself as often as you can when you find yourself sinking into those negative mindsets, so that you can shift your perception into something that is more life-affirming, more joyful, that can open up new space. Rewriting the chemistry of our body to associate with a positive first. Creating that new habit that can create so much beauty in our lives, so much opportunity, so much joy. Not taking it as a reason to feel guilt or shame, just understanding that so often we're programmed to focus on the negative first. It is time for us to shift our perceptions into those more holistic life views, those more expansive ways of experiencing our life that focuses on the positive and the gratitude first. And your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Then super slow and gentle, remove that right leg, that top leg away from your bolsters or your pillows, your props. We're gonna roll over onto our back and then take it to the opposite side. So take those props up to the top of your hip, rolling over onto your right side. Drape the left leg over your bolsters and take your arms into whatever comfortable position you can find to support yourself in this restorative posture. Close your eyes, focusing on the breath. There is no truth, there is only perception. We don't see things as they are. We see them as we are. So what am I choosing? Often we think it's the circumstances in life that creates the reaction within us, but it's not. Life is always going to happen. There are always going to be circumstances that push us out of our comfort zones, that make us feel sad, angry, frustrated, all kinds of emotions, because we're here to feel the entire scope of the breadth of emotion. But it's up to us to choose our perceptions. It's up to us to choose how we perceive our experiences. It's up to us to shift those perceptions in whatever manner necessary, so that as we integrate the energy of that experience, it is not informing our body with illness, pain, tension. We allow the energy to move through. We don't hold on to it and keep it inside. We shift our perceptions to a more holistic view, opening up new space, not remaining limited by what we perceive as the truth of our experience, but choosing, what do we want? I'm not saying that when massive traumas occur, we have to pretend to be positive and pretend that everything's okay, because that is not how that works. We allow ourselves to feel into our human emotions, our human experiences. But then we choose to do the work of healing the body, healing the energetic being, doing the work of drawing ourselves towards our highest and greatest good, so that we don't stay stuck in the things that would break us down. We choose to step into our power. We choose to tap into our strength. Totally relaxed. Inhaling deeply the energy of love and support. Exhaling and letting go of everything that's not that. Come back to your breath. Come back to your body. Super slow and gentle, drawing that left leg away from the bolster. Press that bolster out of the way. Come up, pressing into the palm of the right or left hand, drawing yourself into an upright position. We're going to take the props and pillows that we have, and we're going to elevate. You can use a rolled up blanket for this, or some couch pillows or something of that nature to elevate that your legs, so that we're going to lift them up over our heart. You got your pillow up at the top of your mat. We're going to take our legs to the outside of that bolster, press the glutes up towards the bolster. Super slow and gentle with grace and ease, releasing the spine into the earth. Stacking those legs up on top of that bolster or those pillows or props. Arms come to the side of the body.
Palms can be face up to receive, face down to ground, or you can take those hands and gently rest them on the belly.
And sinking back into your breath, sinking back into your props. Some experiences are traumatic. Some experiences do create those kinds of pains. But not all experiences are trauma, and sometimes we quantify experiences or put them, categorize them in a way that is far more energetically damaging than what it actually is. Because we're taught to look at the negative perspective first. And we all have a different threshold for pain. We all have a different threshold for trauma in our lives. But we also all must be very careful not to put experiences into a category unnecessarily. Because we're choosing to see the negative first. Because we enjoy getting wrapped up in the drama. Because I'm afraid of being happy. And if I find something wrong, then it makes me feel a little more like everything's going to be okay in some weird sense of being. All of those are trauma responses that are not serving us, that are not taking us towards our highest and greatest good. So really taking the time to evaluate the situations in our lives when we're tempted to focus on the negative and ask ourselves if we can flip that script, if we can turn that coin over and look for the beauty within that space. If we can find the gratitude. Have I been given an entire field of roses and only see the thorns? Or could I be given a single weed and only see the wildflower in it? Instead of just reacting to everything around me, can I instead choose? Choose what I want. Choose how I respond. Choose how I internalize every situation that comes in front of me.
Deepen the breath. Feel the chest rise away from the body on the inhalation. Exhale and take the navel to the spine. And then super slow and gentle, remove those legs down away from your bolsters. Take the knees into your chest and rock yourself upright. We're going to come into one last restorative posture here. Taking your pillows, blankets, or bolsters underneath your knees. Use your core strength to relax that spine down into the earth. You can take the soles of your feet, press them together, and allow the knees to fall apart here. Hands can rest on the belly or into the earth, or you can just allow those legs to hang over that bolster, over those props. Close your eyes, draw your attention, your awareness back inside, and finding your breath. I choose my thoughts, actions, attitudes, perceptions, attention, energy, focus, happiness, values, words, body language, influences, worries, mood, stress, reality. I choose everything. I choose this life. Come back to the breath. Come back to the body just long enough to move any of those props out of the way that you might need to find your final Shavasana corpse pose, or keep those props and blankets where they are if that feels more comfortable and supportive to you. Cover yourself up with a blanket if you'd like to cocoon your energy and really allow that full transformative effect to occur. And close your eyes and find a breath. Feel into that beautiful vibration of the earth beneath you, that heartbeat, that steady pulsation of the earth beneath you, lovingly supporting and nurturing you in every moment of your existence. And breathe deep. Relax.
I am allowing myself to feel good right here, right now, no matter what. Are my perceptions making me or breaking me? What am I choosing? What do I want? How can I choose something different that is more aligned to the desire of my heart? What perceptions can I shift? What mentalities can I change? What ways can I expand into new energetic space that will allow for new energetic experiences to occur? Coming back to the breath, coming back to the body, back to this safe space on your mat. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Wrapping the hands around the wrists and the feet around the ankles. Taking any gentle stretches necessary, any gentle cat stretches or full body stretches to fully complete my practice. Draw the knees into the chest and rock side to side for a moment. Then rocking back and forth, up and down on the spine, till you draw yourself upward into a comfortable seated position. Finishing our practice today with 3 long Satnams. I am truth. Truth is my name. Truth is my identity. Take those hands into prayer pose. Tuck the thumbs into the breastbone. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully and completely. Inhale to begin. Satnam. Namaste. That divinity within me honors that divinity that exists within each and every one of you. That divinity manifesting in humanity in human form. Thank you so much for joining me today. And just remember, like, society, the world would have us believe that we're not in control of anything, that life just happens to us and we just are along for the ride and we don't have any power over our experience at all, that we don't get to choose, that we don't get to create our own reality. But that is absolutely a lie. We have control of so much of who and what we are and how we choose to present ourselves, the perceptions that we choose to engage in, the ways that we choose to present ourselves. We have so many choices. So make sure that you are awake and aware of those choices that you have to facilitate the life that you want to continue to experience more of. Take control, take power of your own experience, and work to live the very best life that you possibly can. That's really all I ever want for you guys, all the time. And I love you guys so much. I appreciate you being here with me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next time. Thanks.